Nigga, I done seen the highest heights.
Damn.
I done seen it twice.
Damn.
If shit can go up, it can go down. I don't give a fuck.
That's the coldest interlude that I've ever heard. Now J. Cole, aka Young Simba, aka King Overdose, aka
Jermaine. Yeah. Cole.
has just recently released his new album, which is called The Off Season. And listen, I'm excited. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not one of his day one fans. I only started listening to him when I got here in New Zealand. Tracks like Apparently, Work Out, and as well as his album that is called KOD, and I got hooked ever since. I mean, his music's not that hard to miss here. I mean, he's pretty big here in New Zealand, not gonna lie. He teased 2 songs in the album before its official release, but I decided to not listen to those 2 for a while since I want to share with you guys my first genuine listening experience, as well as my insights on the album as well, so yeah. And looking at the album cover here, it's we've also heard about J. Cole also pursuing this basketball career in America, so that must be nice. Just look at him, he's just flexing. But before we begin, please do not forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell down below so that you guys will be able to stay updated for my future videos. And if you guys would like me to react to anything else such as songs, music albums, music videos, that kind of stuff, just comment it down below as well. And I'll try to do it for you. So yeah, without any further ado, let's just go listen to it. So first up, we have 95 South.
Yeah, this shit too easy for me now. Nigga Cole been going plat since back when CDs was around. Look how everybody clapping when your 30 song album do a measly 100 down.
So disrespectful for you to say something like
Okay, so I mean, this is kind of like my first time listening to J. Cole just went on brag about like his status as well as his standing in the rap game. And yeah, I mean, I guess it's pretty nice to kind of like just show everyone what you've got or like what you've achieved and like the things that you've done to like earn that status and like earn that attitude. Because sometimes some people just talk but have like nothing to show for it. It's just saying how it is. And when it comes to like the other line for like 30 song albums, that's just why do people do that sometimes? I mean, like, you could just narrow it down to like the best songs that you know in the album. Maybe it's like 5 of them, like who cares? Good music is good music anyway. Most people tend to like listen to the songs that they find to be their favorites over and over again, instead of just listening to the entire album, just waiting for their favorite song to play.
Wait, but if the beef do come around, could put an M right on your head. You Luigi brother now.
bro!
But yeah, I've been seeing this bar for quite some time now in Instagram, even on YouTube and Facebook. I mean, it's pretty witty, but if you keep overplaying the bar, it's gonna lose its value at some point. You're gonna be overselling the line. I mean, the song's great so far, but it's gonna be counterintuitive if the beef, or like if there's a fight and then put an M right on your head, so kind of like a bullet, maybe kind of like a bullet, like an M, like a millimeter, 9mm, you know how it is. An M, and it's an M, you Luigi brother, so you're also Mario, so it's kind of like a double entendre. Mario, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Trace my steps all in this game. You can see we cover ground.
Yeah, because it's the Mario and it's a game, and if you trace the steps, cover ground. Can you like backtrack on like the classic Mario games? I'm pretty sure it just goes all the way to the right.
Cause they steady harassing. We seen dilemmas like Nelly and Kelly that ended the deadliest fashion.
I like how he switched up the flow on that one with the steady harassing bit. Reminds me of that particular flow that he did on ATM, like one of the songs in his album KOD. Yeah, the deadliest fashion, like that part of it right there. It's pretty dope.
Y'all watch hey Yahweh. My niggas look under the sky like we sending in Yahweh.
This song has strong introduction vibes, a lot of references about their experiences in his life as well. I've always recognized J. Cole as kind of like a storyteller with his rapping ability. Kind of like something to either just describe something that's happening or like to prove a point. I've never really seen him as someone who kind of like brags just for the sake of it. There's always something that's kind of like this point or kind of like a purpose to what he's doing or like what he's rapping about. First track's pretty cool. Now I don't know what Amari means, so I've decided to do a little bit of digging. Then I stumbled upon this tweet right here, so yeah, now I know. Let's go listen to it.
Hey, plotting my escape. This game, riding niggas fake. Got a couple M's hiding in the safe. Imagination, pow pow, nigga, he slumping. 12 coming, we ain't seen nothing. Time chain, niggas ain't rumbling.
I kind of get like a glimpse or like a gist of like what he's trying to say on like each bar, like each line of the song. I like slow it down a bit because I kind of expected him to be like a bit more melodic, like a bit more rhythmic when it comes to his rapping style here in this song. And the beat's kind of like telling me implicitly to like settle down, chill, like relax. I'm trying to like tell you a story here. But that's kind of like being juxtaposed by him fast rapping throughout these lines here. I don't know, maybe it's gonna take a bit for me to catch up, but yeah, see the rest of it.
More smoke, nigga, don't choke. I'm a whole fucking nicotine company. Dream for the army, not a navy.
Is the Navy worse off than the Army? I feel like they're just trying to like serve the same purpose but on like different terrains. Navy's kind of like for the sea, Army's kind of like on like land. I don't know, maybe I'm just nitpicking. I mean, in J. Cole's caliber or like in his level, I don't feel like he'd be rhyming some words at the end of each lines just for the sake of it.
Road interior decorated with a hose. They're like a multiple truck getting shows. My niggas like any mini money mo.
With the vocal inflection that's trying to pull off in there with the entire eeny meeny miny mo bit. Because I'm looking at the official music video at the moment, but I feel like if I wasn't watching this or if I'm just listening to this on my phone or like on the radio or something, I feel like it won't have the same effect on me. It's a pretty cool, creative, artistic music design, I'll give him that. But the vocals, alright. I feel like the main thing why this song doesn't really hit me or like relate to me in particular is because I haven't been on like the level of like path or like his journey when it comes to like him achieving his success. I mean, I'm not saying that I need to be like as good as him rapping or like as big as him in the rap scene or like in the rap industry for me to relate to this song, but kind of like something in scale, kind of like me achieving a personal goal that I have in mind. I mean, I feel like if I've been there, kind of like after like all of these struggles and like I've already reached like the goal that I've assigned for myself, I'll be able to like relate to this more. I'm gonna be like,
yeah, I mean, I've done all this stuff, so now I feel good about myself. I mean, look at all these problems that I've solved.
But when it comes to like me relating to this song, I haven't really got them yet. I haven't really achieved those yet. So maybe if I come back to this song, like I've achieved those or like I have my dreams with me or like I've already meet my goals, probably gonna listen to this again. Maybe I'm gonna have a different mindset or like a different mind space when I'm listening to this again. I mean, yeah, a healthy dose of pride for yourself isn't that bad either. I mean, it's pretty great knowing that you can do those things since you've already achieved a lot of stuff in your life or like in your career. I mean, good for J. Cole, man. I mean, he really earned it. Now, next track, we have My Life.
Spiraling up, just like a rich nigga staircase. No fly zone, please stay the fuck out my air. Yeah, top of the morning, I know that you thought I was dormant. Woke up early for shots that was swarming. A block from the outside, the cops in the orbit. Reach up too high evidently. Never seen no one driving a Bentley. I can't be out here mopping up Wendy's.
Greatly relate to that. I feel like that's for my case as well. I'm like, I can't be doing this part-time job forever. Something's gotta give. There's like, when it comes to like making beats, there's like this thing that they call sampling, where they kind of like take certain parts of like different songs and they kind of like mix it up a bit or like do something with it, or like chop it up or like some stuff like that, and they produce like this entire different beat from like the old one. I feel like that's what they did with kind of like the song a lot. Like the part where there's kind of like this background vocals doing. It's like the background vocals here in this song kind of reminds me of that specific part of the beat as well, and the song a lot. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
With that squashy shit, all we believe in is homicide. I got a good heart, so I send teddy bears every time we make their mamas cry.
That's savage.
It's a knife.
Sending teddy bears to their funerals. Is that really a good heart? Because I feel like if it's me, like, oh yeah, he died. Here you go. Here's some teddy bears. Oh, thanks. Are you sending your condolences? And you're like,
I got some partners who left this earth. Maybe the pain made it better on God. Just know that they secrets is kept with on God. I blame my pops for that shit, cause if he didn't fail, he could have corrected me. Give out a
Boy, if you don't.
because if he didn't fail, it could have corrected me. I mean, that's like saying that he couldn't teach you unless he got everything right. I mean, I feel like when it comes to life experiences, you could teach them two ways. It's kind of like you either say the things that you did right, or like making sure that they also avoid or like prevent the things that you did wrong. So, because if he didn't fail, maybe he could have told you the things that made him fail. So you don't really gotta blame your pops for that. You gotta just keep an open mind. But yeah, pretty good concept though. I like it. 21, on God, straight up.
Ain't a sesame, can't let you niggas or bitches grow next to me. My life is all I have.
The guy that's doing the chorus, soulful. I have no complaints about him. When it comes to J. Cole's verse in 21 Savages, I feel like they're pretty much discussing the same subject matter, which is basically them achieving their dreams and like the aftermath of what happens after that. I feel like it's just a lot part 2. And yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's a dope track. Really like it. Next up, we have Applying Pressure. Just go listen to it. MLG.
I pay no mind to they benign gestures. Nigga, please, I got my mind on much bigger things, to say the least.
And yeah, I also had like 1 or 2 hate comments on my YouTube channel. I mean, you viewed my video and you probably played the ads a little bit and you've wasted seconds of your life typing what you wanted to type. So is the joke really on me?
Ain't nothing wrong with living check to check, cause most have to. Instead of capping, why don't you talk about being a broke rapper?
Yes, oh my god, yes. When it comes to like Instagram, especially like the people that you see on like rappers like putting their money here and like doing this with like their $100 bills, stuff like that. Like, I mean, you could have deposited that or like put it on the stock market or something. Could have at least earned interest or like a dividends or something. I mean, we're all just trying to make it here. Same as Sim, I really appreciate people more who's kind of like more transparent with like their financial situations when they're like making a song about it.
Textiles for niggas up to you rocking the fresh and textiles. I seen best pals grow up and switch, sometimes overcome.
I feel like for the most part, people don't really know how to handle fame or like money if they have it. Or like they know someone who's getting famous or like getting rich. I feel like for some reason it also shows like this ideal staring back at them. Just like if you see your friend getting rich, we live in the same neighborhood, we went to the same school, so like what's he doing that I don't? Or like if you're also a YouTuber like me in here, you'll probably have some friends that you thought were your friends but wouldn't even openly support you or like even at least try to like subscribe to your channel. Bit of an advice, cut those people off. You don't really need those type of friends. I wouldn't even call them your friends. That's not really what friends should be doing anyway.
Sometimes over a couple dollars, more often over a bitch.
J. Cole spitting facts right now, Jesus Christ.
If you broke and clowning a millionaire, the joke is on you. Money ain't everything, I never say that.
That's why I like this song, because it's him giving his reason or like his motive for like why he's being braggadocious in like the past couple songs that we've listened to so far.
Like you just really don't do it how you do it. Like niggas really try to act like you don't do it.
And yeah, I mean sometimes some people just like to talk trash, so you just gotta let them know. So next up we have Punching the Clock. Let's go check it.
Back on top, punching the clock, clutching sanity. I got more cribs than Habitat for Humanity. Standing me, all I can do is cut the mic on, holla at you. Can't let the fame scare me off for speaking candidly.
And yeah, I mean these types of songs are basically the types of songs that got me into him and his music pretty much. So it's just rapping over this beat. I mean the more soulful it is, the better. But yeah, it's just him rapping it out. Bit of metaphors and similes here and there, but nothing too fancy or like nothing that's too distracting on like the message that it's trying to convey. And yeah, you just love to see it. Next up we have 100 Mil featuring Bass.
Listen.
Now listening to him with auto-tune in his voice, that's different, I'll give him that. There you go.
If you looking closely enough, then you'll see that I live. The moves that I made, the people I fed, the evil I done.
He's right though, I mean, look at me, making a reaction video on his songs. Love to see it.
My niggas, they never switched up. Don't care if it's Michael B. Jordan that's calling my woman the fuck, she ain't gonna never pick up.
A loyal woman? No, that's like fighting a needle in a haystack, you know what I mean?
100 million, I'm still on the grind. 100 million, I'm
Okay,
still on
this part's going into me now, not gonna lie. I don't have 100 mil in my bank account, but I kind of get what he's saying here. I mean, it's not even about the benefits that you reap after you've achieved a certain goal sometimes. I mean, for the most part, I really feel like it's more about the high or like the release that you get after like reaching this seemingly impossible goal that you've set in mind. Once you've reached your dream, it doesn't end there. There's always something else to look forward to, which makes life all the more exciting in my opinion. I didn't really like the whole auto-tune thing at the beginning, but it started to grow on me as the time progresses. I really like the songs for the most part in this album where he's pretty much just straightforward with his style and rapping. He just wants to say what he wants to say, then just gets out of there and moves on to the next one.
got a hold on me. Terrified, paranoid, I put you over everything. To fill the void, and when you're gone, will I have bright lights pass me in the city? It's emergency. I'm thankful cause I made it past my 30s, no one murdered me.
In their experience, pride is also like this toxic or like this poison inside them that made them not being able to like see J. Cole's level of success today. But in my experience, pride is like something that you need as well, because if you don't have any, like even like a healthy amount of pride, people are gonna start walking all over you, and like you're gonna be a pushover sooner or later. So you have to have this like pride to like back you up, to like set up your boundaries on other people, and to like know when to say like enough is enough. I mean, moderation is the key. That's all I'm saying.
At times you gotta step away, do some living. Let time provide a new prescription, giving truer vision.
That's a dope songwriting lesson right there.
Ignorance is bliss, and innocence is just ignorance before it's introduced to currency eclipse.
Now for this song, I could really make do without the bass part, not gonna lie. It's like, I really find it to be unnecessary. Like he could have explored the entire fatherhood and like seeing what his child's going to go through at some point. He could have explored that a bit more in my opinion. I mean, it's also said in here that Black had a feature, but I didn't really hear him that much, so I don't really know what happened in there. But Puff Daddy was included at the end bit. I think they already squashed their beef, so that's pretty cool. As usual, J. Cole's verse in here was great. For the rest of the song, I didn't really enjoy those as much. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I remember when this dropped, everyone went crazy over it, so let's go check it out and see if it lives up to the hype.
I be coming in peace, but fuck me. Best beware the others that shit deep. Undercover street, and she don't want to bury your brother. The blood leaks while the EMTs gotta carry her baby like surrogate mothers. Whoa.
Now, not to pressure J. Cole into making another album, and this just got dropped recently, but like if he's ever going to make another album, this type of rapping should be explored in that album in my opinion. It's like his style, but like infused with like this another new modern way of rapping, which I feel like is popularized by Blast or Roddy Ricch, where they're kind of like rapping but in kind of like a melodic way. They're like rapping, but there's like infused singing within it. I don't really know how to explain it. He could be onto something here, that's all I'm saying.
Nines like the air rebuttals. Cold world niggas knowing what it is. Just in case they don't, I show them what it is. Jesus said that you should turn the other cheek. Once this niggas getting murdered every week.
Actually, yeah, most of them were either murdered, tortured, imprisoned, all of that good stuff. So yeah, I mean, his followers were getting murdered every week, which makes the saying, turning the other cheek, much more powerful in my opinion.
Nigga, I done seen the highest heights.
Damn.
I done seen it twice.
Damn.
This shit can go up, it can go down. I don't give a fuck.
That's the coldest interlude that I've ever heard. Because usually for interludes, it's just like instrumentals, like some people talking in the background or stuff like that. But in here, he just went in on it. He just killed it. Now next up, we have the climb back. It's like For Your Eyes Only all over again.
The World War II calls around these parts. We put around just to drown these thoughts of black corpses.
I'm still amazed by the stuff that comes out of your mouth. I don't understand why I did not see this coming. I do not understand.
Just rapping his mind out, basically. I mean, I'm kind of like in this relatively privileged life. I'm not that rich, but I'm not that poor either, so I can't really relate to some of the stuff that J. Cole's rapping about in here. But for some people that might relate to this song, this could be like a gospel to them, for lack of a better term. But in this song, I could definitely picture some people just heavily relating and just like crying their heart out on this song. It's a dope track, but I don't really feel like it's for me. So next up we have Close. Let's go listen to it.
Oh shit, here we go again.
I'm so close, don't even give a fuck that I'm broke. Cause in my mind I'm rich with shit I done wrote. On missed calls and a text message note from my mama saying you just got smoked. Damn, this life is no joke.
And yeah, I mean, just as I've said before, J. Cole's really good when it comes to like storytelling with his rap songs. And in this song, I feel like he's referring to like a friend of him or something like that. And they kind of like went on different ways, even though they had the same career path, maybe. Kind of like both rappers, but the other one went on a more toxic lifestyle, and J. Cole's kind of like taking this high road when it comes to his rap career. I don't know if he has like a formula or like he has this structure when it comes to like making these songs, but he really knows how to make them. So last track, we have Hunger on Hillside. Let's go listen to it.
If I quit now, then I'm dead wrong. Fighting off this hunger for hours.
Yeah, I feel like this is one of the things that people really like underdogs, because they really want to see this person just make it, you know what I mean? Just be successful. If you really know that the dude's really great and like he has this like this pristine character within him, I mean, how could you even hate that kind of guy?
Hourglass, mainly concerned back in the day with how long I would last. Make a few $1,000 stack with every hour pass. I creeped for 6 years ago. From fucking them hoes until you realize that you is the hoe. Shit gon' get hard.
Yeah, this album won't be his last album, I tell you that. There's like lots of rags to riches stories all over the world. When you're like dead poor, you're really straight to like being up there, you know what I mean? You're so scared of like being poor or like being on that lowest spot again that you just want to stay on top. Or like you want to go on top, you know what I mean? Like you don't settle for the middle. And yeah, I mean, this is something that I keep seeing on J. Cole. Like for him, it's not yet over. Like there's still lots of things to do. Because for him, it's not only about the money, but it's also about like the legacy that's trying to like leave on these other people. Like he really wants to build a name after himself. Like he wants to be the next Biggie or like the next Tupac or something like that. I'm not trying to compare those rappers to J. Cole. I'm just saying he wants to build a name for himself. And yeah, I just really like it when he's in this lane, just doing his own thing. He's just rapping over soulful sampled beats, just rapping his mind out about things. So yeah, you love to see it. And yeah, so that was J. Cole's The Off-Season album. It's a really great album overall. I really like the tracks where he's just doing his own thing on like the things that he's comfortable at doing. He gets soulful sampled beats, he raps his mind out, he gets a platinum, everybody's happy, and everybody lives happily ever after. But yeah, although it's kind of like that for the most part, on some tracks he decides to like experiment on like the things that he could do. And sometimes it didn't work as much, or like I didn't really appreciate it as much as I did on like the interlude, for example. But like even though he kind of like experimented on that track, it still felt like it's him. Like there's like this sound that's like unique to him or like authentic to his sound or like his rapping voice, for lack of a better term. I also really like that he decided to put some features in some of the tracks here. It was like not only that he kind of like help put some artists on like a higher pedestal or like on a more broader audience or like a broader spotlight. Also was able to like, I don't know, like maybe realize that maybe there are like some things that he could do better if like he collaborated with other people. I mean, with this lane on like doing no features at all on like albums, then getting platinum awards for those, I really felt like he got like the achievement for those already, since like he already got like so much from like doing his tracks on like albums without like any help whatsoever. I really feel like it's a great direction for him music wise, since it's gonna be helping him to like open up new doors and like new pathways and like new opportunities as well to like create more diverse music that is not going to be heavily dependent on just his vocals alone. So that's pretty cool as well. I didn't really feel like he went on the whole trap beat route. I really felt like it sounds like him still, even the beat sounds like him. But yeah, I mean, knowing J. Cole is probably a workaholic anyway. He's probably working on his new album already, or like just writing some new joints, or just setting up for like his new world tour or something like that. But yeah, you could really be proud of this album. It's really great in my opinion. This album's gonna be up there in my opinion when it comes to like the best albums that 2021's has ever seen so far. I mean, we're only halfway there, but this album could be it for the year. I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, J. Cole, The Off-Season album. So yeah, this is the end of the reaction video. Thank you guys for watching this far into the video. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed it, so that I'll know. And please once again do not forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell down below, so that you guys will be able to stay updated for my future videos. So again, if you guys would like me to react to anything else, just comment it down below as well, and I'll try to do it for you. And if you guys would like to watch my other reaction videos, just click these ones right here. So good, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.